right now, though, Jurgen Klopp has been talking about his game tomorrow night, or Liverpool's game, rather, in the Champions League against Barcelona. And perhaps unsurprisingly, there's one person on his mind.
Messi said before the season, we want to bring back this cup. That sounded already like a threat to me in that moment. So I think it should be really try to play then, all of us. Now we did it, now we are here. And now I only can say we want to go to the final as well. We want to go there as well. And if we can show that tomorrow night, that would be cool.
I love it. That would be cool. That would be cool. Is he quite right? Of course, Messi is an incredible player, arguably the best in the world. But if you start to ignore the likes of Suarez and Coutinho, you could well be in trouble.
Yeah, you could. But, I mean, we're talking about a player. I don't think we should judge Lionel Messi on other world-class players. He's out of this world. For me, he's out there on his own, and Ronaldo's just a little bit below. But still an outstanding footballer. But Lionel Messi, take him out of that side. If he was to get injured now, they'd be odds-on favourites to win that game tomorrow at Liverpool with the remainder of the team. We know Suarez is a good player. We know listen, my worry is Coutinho plays and comes and backs to haunt Liverpool tomorrow night. Liverpool can go over there and they can score. We know they can score. The firepower that Liverpool possess. And with Van Dijk there at the back now, listen, he'll have sleepless nights. I don't think he can get flustered, Van Dijk. If he's ever going to get flustered, it's tonight and tomorrow night against the little genius Lionel Messi.
So what do you do?
Wait. Just why I can't wait. Jurgen Klopp's not going to change the way he plays. You see him go away to Manchester City, play exactly the same way. That's why I love the way they play. They're just going to go toe-to-toe with Barcelona. Yeah. And then it comes down to... I can't wait to see Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson playing at the new camp tomorrow, because I remember watching them at Real Madrid in the final last year. Andy Robertson was absolutely outstanding with Ronaldo, absolutely outstanding. And the way that Jurgen Klopp sets them up, it's going to be man for man. It's going to be, you need to win your battle and we're going to go and press the ball, because that's what's got us our success. There's no way they're going to sit back, defend and try and keep the spaces tight in between lines for Messi. They're going to go and try and press them up. It's going to be wide open. Absolutely brilliant.
But that's brought them their success, not against teams like Barcelona, without players like Messi in them. Surely you have to do something different.
Why? Well, Liverpool nearly won the Champions League last year. Now they've improved the squad. They've got a ridiculous amount of points, and if it wasn't for Manchester City, they'd be clear, deserved champions of this league. Why change? Why you get to a point like this where everything you've built over that Klopp's built over the last 2-3 years, you get to a game like that and you say to your players, right, forget everything we've worked on for the last 2-3 years, we're going to go and sit back and defend. You're going to lose your squad. He is not going to change, and that's his biggest strength. He believes in the way he plays.
I think he goes with the experienced boys in there, possibly Milner and Henderson, because he knows that...
I don't think he will. I think
they've got a cute brain. Or Wijnaldum, maybe they're going to play in there. I just believe that they will close that space. They know to concede that space 10 yards from their centre halves and let Lionel Messi get turned on the ball is a big problem. So, yeah, they're going to have an eye on it, but I don't think they 100% change the way they play just to cater for Lionel Messi.
Is also a danger as well, although he certainly deserves it, that if a manager speaks too much about an individual player, he can almost plant a fear in his players' minds. They already know how good he is, don't they? Yeah.
I think
it's not a surprise.
I think they know, and I don't think anyone ever plays against Barcelona where the manager doesn't get asked about Lionel Messi. Listen, when their careers are finished, they will tell their grandchildren they played against the greatest player of all time in Lionel Messi. You know, might not feel like that tomorrow night, might not feel that great when they're chasing him around the field tomorrow night or back at Anfield in a week's time, but they're playing against the greatest player of all time, in my opinion. This guy is a little genius, and I can't wait to see him play. I think we are blessed to have him around in our era where we can watch him play football and talk about him.
What's a good result tomorrow night?
I think if they need to score, because with Lionel Messi, he could score any ground, in away, home. But I think Liverpool will score. I think a score draw. I think even going to goal down and scoring a goal, but I think that's why Jurgen Klopp will say to his players, we need a goal. Because Messi can come up with a piece of magic at Anfield, score a goal. So I think an away goal is key. But if I'm looking at it from a tactical point of view, and I'm Barcelona's coach, I'm very worried, by the way, about...
Really?
I'm worried about Salah, Mane in transition, Firmino if he's fit, because the way that Barcelona build, they leave wide spaces behind, similar to where Ajax play. And there's not a better counter-attacking team in the world than Liverpool right now. I'm just as worried as Jurgen Klopp will be about Messi as a Barcelona manager about Salah and Mane from a tactical point of view.
Jurgen Klopp said tonight, incidentally, that he'll take another check on Roberto Firmino tomorrow, but it looks like he will be fit. Big boost for them, Tim?
I think so. I think he's the brains of the operation up there. The other guys around him have got a lot of pace, like to run in behind. He hasn't got that pace, but his movement is very cute. You know, he knows how to pull people into areas that create space for the likes of Mane and Mo Salah. So, yeah, if he's fit, I'm sure he plays.
OK, talking with your head and not your heart, who goes through?
What, through or tomorrow night?
Through.
Barcelona.
With most of the job done tomorrow night?
Yeah, I feel like Liam, I feel Barcelona will score away from home. Listen, if Lionel Messi misses out that game at Anfield for whatever reason, you know, if the guys from Liverpool do their prayers and he misses the game, they've got a real chance. But with Lionel Messi fit in both legs, I just think he gives them the edge. So we're right to talk about Lionel Messi. You know, as much as there is other people to worry about, he's the difference, unfortunately.
I'm going to say Liverpool. I just feel at Anfield, second leg, they're on a crest of a wave, and even though they're second in the league, they're in the best position they've been in for 25 years. I fancy Liverpool in this. I think they'll score tomorrow at Barcelona.